How's it going, everybody? I've been looking around Twitter and a couple of other social networking sites, just looking at the anti-crowds tweets and all that posts. And my God, for a bunch of people who know absolutely nothing about firearms, they sure as hell think they do. I mean, it just drives me nuts. I don't care that they have a differing opinion. It's that they have an opinion about something they know absolutely nothing about. I keep hearing them going on about the AR-15, the 223, 5.56, and how powerful it is and how it shouldn't be used for hunting or self-defense, and how they say it's a military, designed specifically for the military. What the fuck does that matter? Some of the most powerful, lethal cartridges ever designed were designed for the civilian market, not the military market, and it's gone back and forth. Military cartridges have become civilian cartridges. Civilian cartridges have become military cartridges over the course of history. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter one little bit what it was designed for. It's how it's used. I use 223 to kill groundhogs. And these people have no concept that the firearm matters very little in the actual killing power. It doesn't matter if a 223 is shot out of an AR-15 or whatever. It has the same power. In fact, with a semi-automatic AR-15, it would actually have a little bit less power because some of the energy is used in the action. This rifle, my handy rifle, fires a 223. This is exactly as powerful as an AR-15, just as deadly, and everything else. Probably more accurate, actually. And a great little rifle. This is exactly as powerful as an AR-15. There is no difference. It fires the exact same round. They don't understand that. Just the arguments put forth are just illogical. I mean, they want to... In California, they've gotten rid of safety devices like heat shields because they look intimidating. They don't want us to use pistol grips or forward grips or all these things that are just cosmetic. They help with the ergonomics of the firearm. They help us in our sport. They help with hunting. Oh, well, they help us with our sports. They help us shoot the firearms more comfortably. They just want cosmetic and ergonomic things taken away. The actual killing power, the actual takedown, the muzzle energy of the round does not change. It doesn't matter if you're shooting, I'm trying to think of an example. There's plenty of semi-automatic 223s out there that don't look like an AR-15. They function in a similar manner. They're semi-automatic, high-capacity. Mini 14 is a good example. The Mini 14 is exactly as powerful as an AR-15. Does not look like an assault weapon, which assault weapon doesn't make any sense, but anyways, it doesn't look like an assault weapon. It looks like a normal everyday rifle. Exactly the same power, exactly the same accuracy, everything. High capacity magazines, depending on what you'd want to define that as, but they don't see that. They know nothing about firearms, so they just see this scary looking thing. A good example is with knives. I've got two knives here. This, you can see it, is scary looking. It's black, it's got serrations, it's big, scary looking. However, this isn't a very good knife for anything but cutting. If you want to cut up some celery or whatever, this is a good knife. It's good for cutting through cords and whatnot. Not good for stabbing. It's extremely thick. If you want to butcher a rabbit or whatever, good for that. Not so good for offense. This is a long, slender blade. It's just a regular old pocket knife. Nothing special about it, doesn't look intimidating, but this is good for stabbing. This is more dangerous than this, but this looks intimidating. They would regulate this, but leave this alone. It makes no rational sense. But That's what they do. They don't understand anything. And they put names on things that don't make any sense whatsoever. Assault weapon, assault rifle, sniper rifle. This, to them, this Parker Hale is a sniper rifle. This is an extremely good deer stand gun. Accurate out to, you could probably go to 1,000 yards, but the farthest out I've had is 500. 30-06, extremely good firearm. But they consider this a sniper rifle. This is not a sniper rifle. There is no such thing as a sniper rifle. What a sniper rifle is a rifle that someone is using as a sniper is using. Any rifle that a sniper is using is a sniper rifle. In fact, in many countries, trying to think of some examples, Russia, they didn't even use scopes on a lot. Their snipers didn't use scopes. This is a Mosin Nagant. Not all of their snipers use scopes. They wouldn't consider this a sniper rifle, the left-wing anti-gun people, because it doesn't have a scope. Yet this was a sniper rifle during World War II. They didn't always use a scope on them. They didn't always have a scope on them. A sniper rifle is any rifle a sniper is using. A sniper rifle is not a scoped firearm. That is just a firearm with optics that allow us to shoot more accurately at long ranges for hunting or whatever we're doing, long-range competitions. They don't understand that. They want to slap these names on there so that they can demonize tools. It's so freaking aggravating when they say things that just don't make any sense whatsoever. It gets my blood pressure up. One of the things that drives me nuts is around the AR-15 shoots is the 223. That's this round right here. This is a very weak rifle round. This is a very, very small rifle round. The AR-15 fires this round. It's very, very small. Yet, on certain TV shows online, they're saying this is a massive round that if you used it on a deer, it would take its head off. I won't even use this on a deer. I use this on coyotes, groundhogs, that sort of thing. This here is weak. This is a 375 Holland & Holland, 6,000 joules of energy. This is a large game round. Extremely powerful, extremely large. Stacked up against the 223, the 223 looks like a baby. This is a normal hunting round for me. This is a 30-06. This has, I believe, 3,800 joules of energy. That's my normal deer hunting round. Now, our vice president says you should use a 12 gauge to defend yourself. A 12 gauge has about 3,000 joules of energy. That's just a normal 12 gauge round there, double-aught buck. The 223, 1,700 joules of energy. Extremely weak compared to the most widely used hunting round. It doesn't make any sense. They do absolutely no research. They're just going completely off of an ideology based on false ideas about firearms and how they're used. It's ridiculous. It gets me so riled up that these people think they know everything, but it's based on inaccurate facts, assumptions, and just pure propaganda. They don't even take a moment to understand the other side. So that's my rant. I don't know if you guys have run across a lot of this, but I go looking for it just to see what the other side is saying, and it's really disheartening how uneducated these people are about the firearms community, firearms in general, physics. I mean, it's just stupid. So that's my little rant.